Good dog. Bark. All right. Let's get to the stupid groundbreaking thing. Here's some video for you. Let's start with the Speaker of the House in Nevada. You always know somebody's super into baseball when they're loyal fans of like 3 teams. Nothing. Sorry. All right, there you go. I unclicked the wrong one. Sorry, everybody. See, that's unprepared. I unmuted the wrong tab. Here we go. Because I had to mute the dogs. I was playing the dogs. Here we go. Here's I don't know what the hell his name. I don't care who he is, but he's a House Speaker.
Now, I have been a baseball fan as long as I can remember. I recall meeting Kirby Puckett at a bowling alley in Minnesota when I was just a kid. When we moved to Michigan, I became and still am a huge Detroit Tigers fan. I have some family from the Detroit area in the back, so they're representing the Tigers here today. And then when my legal career took me to Arizona, I became a loyal Diamondbacks fan, attending dozens of games. Right. I will still root for the Tigers. I have to, or my mom will let me back in the state. But I have already become an A's.
$100 says his mom does not care at all who he roots for. At all.
Fan too, and I'm proud to maintain.
Sorry, I missed that part. He's a big A's fan now. Hold on, let's go back. Big A's fan.
But I have already become an A's fan too, and I'm proud to maintain that dual loyalty and cheer for the success of the A's all the way to a World Series championship.
Yeah. Those are more. Look at that applause. Dude, come on, man.
When is there going to be an A's press conference where another team isn't brought up?
It's a great point. Probably about the same time, Chris, that there's going to be a A's press conference where somebody doesn't have to look at note cards to remember who the players are. I think there's I actually think there's one with oh, here we go. Here's Rob Manfred totally knowing by heart who the A's players are. If you're watching, you'll see him look at his note cards. If you're just listening, you'll hear him pause.
And I'm sure some of you are already watching. The A's have put together one of the most talented young rosters in Major League Baseball as they begin to build towards 2028.
Like who?
Players like Jacob Wilson
and
Brent Rooker, Lawrence Butler should help bring not only a baseball team, but a winner to here in Las Vegas.
Clap. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Here's old ex-KHTKer Chris Townsend talking to Mark Bedane, former president of the Raiders, now president of the Athletics. This is actually, for those of you out there, I don't often say this, but get your, look, if you got Kleenex nearby, I'm not trying to get you emotional this early, but this might get you, as Mark talks about a lot, all the unfair abuse John Fisher has taken.
The Fisher family has taken a lot. And what do you think this is going to mean for them when this building goes up and they open in 2028?
It's going to be a great moment for the family. They have taken a lot. They've taken a lot of unfair abuse. And when you get to know John and Laura and the rest of the family, they're just generous, caring, wonderful, authentic people. Similar to my last employer, they're not in it for the money. I think people make that mistake. They're doing this for the right reasons. They're doing this to create something special. What John and the design team have done in this building is really incredible. You've seen the renderings, but when it comes to life, people are really going to want to be here and be a part of it, and it's going to add to this incredible skyline.
I got to find this clip. Where did he say it? Hold on. This is the best of all.
Similar to my last employer, they're not in it for the money.
Here's the, and I know it's not the media's fault because John Fisher doesn't talk to anybody.
No.
But the one question I would love to hear him answer is, why do you deserve the A's more than the Oakland community?
Good luck.
I would love to hear his reaction to that. Is he, well, I bought them, so they're mine.
You know the one clip?
Mommy and Daddy gave me money to give them to me, and now I have them, so I get to do what I want.
One clip we are not playing is the John Fisher press conference because there wasn't one.
My last employer, they're not in it for the money.
Come on, Mark. I'll bet you Mark Medane's a good guy. I don't know why I think that. He's probably a good dude. But come on, bro. You got a soul, don't you? I think is not in it for the money.
And here's the thing, too, of obviously I feel bad for Oakland. I think the A's should still be in Oakland. They should be there forever.
Sure.
But I think just like you, there's a part of me that wants him to go to Vegas, get all of this built, and just fail miserably.
There's every single part of me wants that. That isn't, I get what you're saying. Like, we'd rather them stay in Oakland. But if they can't, it'll be fun to watch the absolute failure they're going to have in Vegas.
Yes.
Here's your guy, Chris. Here's your guy, John Fisher's opening statement.
You know, these projects, they probably look like they happen pretty quickly, but the reality is incredible amount of work and time and effort and so many people's involvement to even bring us to today. And 3 years from now, you know, you'll see the fruits of all of that labor when in 2028 we have opening day out here on the Las Vegas Strip. It's an epic moment for our 124-year-old franchise.
Okay. You're a snake. Let's see. Let's look for other things that are. Here he is shouting out Ricky Henderson.
You know, I don't know if you guys know, but you know, we lost one of the greatest Oakland Athletics ball players to ever play. And
I don't know if you've heard, Ricky Henderson passed. Breaking. I'm not sure if you're aware, says the owner of the Athletics.
Oakland Athletics ball players to ever play. And that was Ricky Henderson. And Ricky was here just a short time ago when we had the implosion on this site, sat in the back behind, you know, 500 people watching that event, totally unassuming. No one knew who he was. But those people that understood baseball and recognized him, you know, knew that they were in the presence of genius and really greatness. And so, you know, we've dedicated this season, but I think we can think that we're really dedicating, you know, so much about where we are today to our great Ricky Henderson. So we miss him.
Mr. Fisher, Chris Verlod, Sactown Sports.
Yes.
When was the last time Ricky Henderson played for the A's?
Honest to God, you know what? Look, this is getting, I mean, I instinctively want to stop and not be mean, but okay, let's just be mean. Chris, as we go to break, I'm going to give you the $250,000 suitcase question. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You got to bet it one way or the other. Be serious now. Don't let your emotions take. This is $250,000, dude. If you ask John Fisher to spell Ricky, as in Ricky Henderson,
not a chance.
do you think so?
No.
So you're legit putting $200. I think I would too. I think I'm with you. Like, part of me is like, oh.
And it's got to be, you got to make sure that it's like, we're just in a room.
Yep.
There's nothing around him.
No notes. John, spell Ricky Henderson's first name. I don't think, I'm with you, dude. I don't think I think it's R-I-C-K-Y.
Exactly.
River Madness coming up next. Tyrese Halliburton comments, his first comments after surgery. We'll talk a little bit about the East and Game 7 and how these injuries are going to shake things